Hello Aries, and welcome to your mid-July reading. Thank you for waiting so long. I really appreciate it. And let me tell you, I got Aries in my chart too, and I had to wait as well. I'm going to tell you right now, I just did Virgo. Yours and Virgos were the ones that I had to wait. Yesterday, my day was fully taken up. There was no way I could do any readings or anything. So I was like, why is God doing that when I told Aries and Virgo that I was going to be putting this video out? And now I know why, because I just did Virgo's video. Very good. It was completely different than any of the other energy that I have read yet. So I'm really excited to see what your energy is going to be like. There was a reason why we had to wait, and I have a feeling like it was like I might have needed to be closer or getting out of some sort of energy before I moved in. So for instance, Virgo, what happened with them is they had to get out of deceptive energy before I could read new energy. Otherwise, what would have happened is I would have read all about this deception, and the universe wanted Virgo to stop focusing in on the deception. So there had to be like this period of time before I was allowed to read the cards so that Virgo would stop focusing in on the deception so they could move forward. So that's why I figured out, I'm curious to know, why did we have to wait for Aries? Because one, I normally do Aries a lot earlier, in the signs, and for some reason, when I shuffled all the signs, Aries came out last. So we will find out. Something big must be going on in your life, a big change of some sort. And so that is why maybe I wasn't allowed to read the old energy. They want me to read what's coming in and what's now crossing over you. If you want to know how I do readings, then there's a link in the description box down below. It talks about how to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, how these energies can be reversed, and what happens if this reading does not resonate with you. It's all in there. You just click on that video. Also, there's essential oils for the month and crystals, and then there's a releasing of trapped emotions meditation at the end of that for the month of July. We're going to read about career and love. I'll separate the video into two. So career, if you only want to watch that, and love, if you only want to watch that. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're probably intertwined because all of the readings have been like that. I'm going to focus in on career because what happens is if I just ask the universe for energy, they're going to give me soulmate energy. And the reason why is there's a big old soulmate cycle going on right now. And if I try to just read like anything, it's going to give me that soulmate cycle. So those of you who are like, well, I just want to know about career, I understand that. But everything is linked to the soulmate cycle because there's such an imbalance on the earth right now. There is millions of masculine and feminines that the universe is trying to put together. These are relationships that have expanded over years, lifetimes, dimensions. These are relationships that people, when they're at night and they sleep, they go visit these people and they have no idea. So there's this huge thing that's happening. I'll do my best to separate this out for you and focus just on career. I cannot guarantee that that's going to happen, but I'll do my best. Okay, so I want to thank all the people who've donated to this channel. There is a link in the description box down below if you'd like to do that. I thank you for watching these videos over and over again. I thank you for watching the ads that pop up. I appreciate that. And for anyone who goes to the Amazon links that are in the description box down below and buys something, thank you. I also want to thank new people that are here and giving me a chance. I appreciate that as well. All right, Aries, let's find out what's going on in your career and your money. So I'm only accepting the highest and best truth, bringing forth the most accurate answers for the Aries collective or the window of Aries. If you haven't seen the all signs reading, go ahead and check that out. I'll put the link in the description box too. In the all signs reading, it's actually energy for everyone, looking at the different windows of each sign. So the 12 different windows in the house of our world, of our dimensional reality, okay? So I am excited to see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to do a 5-card spread. Okay, we have you now, the next step, what's in your way, the strength that's helping you, the thing that's helping you, and your outcome. At the bottom of the deck, we have a knight coming in with a cup of love. We'll talk, or not cup of love, I'm sorry. Well, water is generally a cup of love, but we'll talk about it. And you also have an ace. So that's interesting. We have in career and money, let's see, we have a proposal of some sort. You have some new connections coming in for you. Be open to these new connections and don't judge a book by its cover. Also, we have an ace, an enterprise, career, travel, invention. So you might be feeling like you want to invent some things. If there's anything going on in your work issues, it's going to be resolved, and this is the overall energy, so it's going to resolve some sort of thing. If you're needing to be more creative in your job, that can happen. Definitely flashes of inspiration and being able to express oneself, okay? Now, and they're showing me already like this soulmate relationship. I'm going to do my best not to talk about it, but but I've already seen what they want me to say. So, all right, moving on. So you're in a really good place. You have lots of great people around you already. So this new relationship coming in could be a coworker or a boss. It could be someone, maybe just a friendship that just advances this for you. But whatever's coming in, it's like, it's very interesting. They're giving me this vision. So I used to teach class sizes of 65 middle school kids, okay? And in the 65 middle school kids, if you create an atmosphere of love and compassion and joy and just a wonderful place to be, it doesn't matter like what kind of student joins in that environment. As long as it's really positive, you're going to draw out the positivity in that person as well. So for instance, my class sizes, and a lot of people wanted to be in my class, so when students would come back from like alternative school or detention school or something like that, the easiest place for them to put them would be in my class, whether they were interested in the subject that I taught or not. They put them in my class anyway. And they knew, because that classroom environment was so well constructed, that didn't matter what kind of personality was added to that, it wasn't going to destroy it. And that's what I'm feeling with this as well. Like the relationships that you have with people around you right now are so beautiful and so strong. It doesn't matter if someone were to come into that with their toxic ways, because you're so strong in who you are and what you've created that you're only going to draw out the best in that person. So, and I remember I would get students that would come in my class and like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything to do with this subject. And I said, well, good for you, because I teach it. You don't have to know anything. All I want you to do is just enjoy yourself. It's super easy to get an A in my class. I said, you start out with an A, it's up to you to keep it. And they would just join in, and I would get the coaches would come to me and they would see the students performing in my class, and the coaches would be like, how do you do that? The coaches, the football coaches, the baseball coaches, the ones who had teams, they would come into my class, or they would see my kids performing in the hallway or whatever, and they would see, and not for lack of a better word, but they would see children that weren't in the right path, and maybe they would consider thuggish or whatever. They would see them doing the most beautiful things, and they would come to me and say, how did you do that? And it's about atmosphere. It's about culture. And you have developed a culture between you and your friends and your family that is so beautiful. It doesn't matter what type of person joins that, because you're going to draw out the beauty in them. Okay, now there are super toxic people, but I feel like you have boundaries, and those people don't even vibrate with you, so they're not even thinking about you. They're not going to come into your existence right now. They're not on your level. But if somebody does come into your existence, then they have the opportunity to be on your level, and they can rise to the occasion, because you're just going to hold that energy and allow them to increase their power to be a part of your team. That is beautiful. Wow. All right, the next step. The next step in what is coming towards you is that you have this gift. And it shows to me, like, when this is upside down, it means that you don't see it. I'm sorry, when it's right side up, it means you don't see it. But this energy is so good that I believe that you're going to see this gift. You're going to see it manifest. You're going to see it coming into your existence. And it's going to be like, oh my gosh, this is cool. Like, I'm so excited to see where this is going to go. I like that. All right, so what's the obstacle in your way? I feel like the obstacle that is in your way is this card of defensiveness. I don't feel like it's really defensive though. I really feel like it's like, how much do I share with this new person coming in? How much without maybe scaring them off, because maybe they're a little bit more delicate than you are right now. Maybe you're feeling super strong because this person is actually feeling really strong. Maybe they're coming in defensive. Remember, roles can be reversed. Maybe they're coming in a bit smaller and you're trying to be delicate with the situation. So that's what I feel like is the obstacle, is just how much do you share? And I would just say this, match their energy. You know, maybe you could even let them know, I would like to share more with you, but I feel like you're not really there yet, and that's okay. I feel like we've had this runner chaser kind of relationship. See, they're taking me into the soulmate thing. I'm going to do my best not to stay there, but we have this relationship is directly linked to your money. All of them have been. So watch the all signs reading so you can see what we're talking about. But it's like, just match their energy. You can even just be honest and truthful and just say, look, I want to tell you more. I want to share more with you, but I don't want you to run. So let me know when you're ready, and you do want to know what I have to say, and you do want to know what, because when I say it, you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to help you feel more secure about who you are. So it's almost like if you get a coworker that comes in and they're just unsure of themselves, but you can see how amazing they are, and you want to tell them, but you're afraid if you do, that they're going to quit tomorrow. Like, oh gosh, maybe they're just not ready for that type of information. So you can just be like, hey, I have some really great stuff to tell you, but I don't want to tell you unless you're ready. So just let me know when you're ready, and I will be happy to share that with you. Okay? All right, and that's just being emotionally mature. So I've heard several times that this relationship coming in, they might just be more immature emotionally than you because they didn't have the opportunities to flex that muscle, or to train that muscle, to condition that muscle of emotional maturity, where you have, like, you can come to someone and just be super mature and just be like, let's do this like an adult. And that person just may not have had anybody like that. So it's like, just there's an aspect of teaching and learning in this, okay? All right, so what is the strength that's helping you? You got the full energy. So the strength that's helping you is that you're not really attached to the outcome. You want this person's best interest, this person coming in, boss, coworker, whatever it is, the person who is attached to your money somehow and your growth. You want this person to be their best, and you see the best, and you know that it's there. You always have. And so you're just kind of like, I'm not going to attach to the outcome, because the more that I do attach to it, the more the energy is a pushing against energy opposed to allowing. So this is a very good allowing energy. This is good because this is a good energy to play the lottery with. I'm not telling you guys to go play the lottery, but I just want to explain to you, like, the more you have to have the money, the more you're not going to have it. The more it's kind of like, it'd be really cool if, and that's a really cool thing that Abraham Hicks talks about in her book, The Ask and It Is Given, which is in the description box down below as well. There's processes in there to help you manifest. And one of the things that Abraham says is to do this thing called, wouldn't it be nice if? And you're in that energy. Wouldn't it be nice if, we could build this life together? Wouldn't it be nice if we had millions of dollars? Wouldn't it be nice if we were flying on our own private jet plane? Or wouldn't it be nice if you had all the money you needed in order to do whatever it is that you wanted? That type of stuff. So it's really in that energy of a lighthearted, beautiful, non-attachment. Life is awesome. It's a very teenage energy too. A very an energy where you're like, you see that you have so much life ahead of you, and you know that in all those years something amazing is going to happen. It's like that type of energy. So very good. What is the outcome? Oh my gosh, the outcome is justice. Justice is something going in your favor, whether it's an apology or it's a contract or it's a marriage or divorce. Anything that you have that you want will go in your favor. You will be happy about this. There'll be balance in the situation. And I feel like you're going to feel really, really good. One of the things I want to bring up really quickly is somebody was like, if this is for every Aries, then how come it's not happening for the Aries that's really negative in my life? And I want you to know, because they're not vibrating with this energy. So the people who find this video are the ones that are supposed to watch it. Cross watchers that come and watch other videos, you'll find that sometimes the energy is reversed and relates more to you than it does the other person. That's because the universe knows you're coming to watch these videos. So if you're a cross watcher and you are not Aries, but you are watching this and your Aries is a negative person, it means that whatever is going on with you is going to go in your favor. Let's say you have two Aries. One Aries is negative and the other Aries is positive in your life. Cross watcher, and you're not Aries. The one that is negative, this will not be resonating with them. This will not come into fruition because they are not watching this video. Okay, God is not speaking into their hearts. God is not showing them what's happening with them because they're not vibrating in this vibration. And the other Aries, if they're watching this video, then it's happening for them. And if you're watching it, cross watcher, and this makes sense to you, then it's happening for you. That's why you can watch any video. It doesn't matter what sign it is. If it resonates with you, watch it. If the title resonates with you, watch it. If you feel it inside your heart, I need to watch that. Even though it's Virgo, I need to watch that video. Watch it because there's something in it for you. There's something like, so whoever's watching this video right now, justice is going in your favor. There will be balance. So let's say that Aries is watching it and cross watcher, you're watching it. You're both watching it. It means that you're going to have a win-win situation. But whoever is watching this video, something is going in your way. When this comes up in your reading and you see it and it's your thing, it's going in your favor. So I want to know what's going in our favor. So we're still on career. It's interesting because I keep hearing money stuff. Let's figure out what's going on. Your career and money, it's going in your favor. Whether it's a lawsuit, a sale of a home, it doesn't matter. Anything legal is going in your way. So let's find out. And then I got to get going. My kids have swim lessons. Let's see. Beautiful. So the karmic situation that you were in is now over. You are no longer feeling left out in the cold, and you no longer see it as an illusion. You are not fooled by whatever just happened. So whoever's watching this video, that's for you. Beautiful, beautiful. And you're moving towards your Queen of Pentacles. Dang, we're already getting into a love reading, so let's go right into that because now we're looking at reunion. So let's move into that. So career, money, that's beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful. I need to make sure I hold that justice out for when you guys, when I post that picture for what the video is about. Let's go into love. Let's see what we have. And I got to go get my kids fed. They have swim lessons. And all right, here we go. I need Aries love. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for Aries, highest and best good. Let's find out what's going on with this soulmate contract, this relationship. What is going on? So we have you, next step, your obstacle, your strength, and your outcome. Overall energy, there it is again. Cup of love. No more deception, and now you're getting everything that you want. Wow, transformation in love. King of Pentacles is now coming in with this transformation of love. This is beautiful. So we have a page coming in. They're really a king, but they're hiding behind the page because they're scared. They have vulnerability. This is a masculine issue of vulnerability. They're too afraid to open up completely, but they are coming in your direction. Now, when, I don't know, this could be tomorrow, it could be 6 months from now. But whatever it is they have the feeling of wanting to come talk to you, wanting to come in your direction, wanting to offer this love for you, wanting to offer this good news. They want to tell you all about the things that have happened in their life, everything that you've missed. They want to just have these deep conversations with you. They may not do it at first, but definitely under this page is a King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is the best king you can get. This king understands himself. This king this is the king you want. Okay? This is a king that he doesn't have to have his way. This is the king that is loyal, They know how to resolve conflicts. They know how to, they're very supportive. They're reliable. You can rely on, you could trust this king. This is beautiful. But they're going to come in as a page, okay? They have gotten over a lot of deception in their lives, and you have helped them with that. And that's why they want to tell you all of this. You have transformed the way that they see love. They used to see it all about money because they are the King of Pentacles. So they focus in on this money situation. Oh, love is money, love is money. And then they're like, they met you and they're like, oh my gosh, no, it's not, right? This doesn't have to be a man. This could be a woman. There's no gender. Okay, so they're transforming the way they see life and the way they see love, all because of you. And now they're going to come in. They want to talk to you. And they want to talk to you about all this abundance you have started to create in their life. And they want more abundance, and they know that you can help them with it. So that's why they're coming in this direction. What are you feeling? Interesting, you got the same exact card. See, I told you they were associated. So now it's like we're doing an extended reading, right? On your career. But same thing. You're feeling the same exact thing that we talked about before. You're feeling their defensiveness. And you're trying to figure out how to work with them so that you can help them to become this king with you. They already are the king, but they're not showing you the king. You want them to show you the king because you know it's there. And so you're like trying to kind of massage the situation and be gentle with it and, allow this person to learn vulnerability. At the same time, you're learning about your self-worth, that type of stuff. But I really feel like it's this delicate way of treating this relationship so that we don't have a runner chaser. Okay, you don't want this person to run. And we already talked about in the career, we went extensively into that. So if you haven't seen it, jump to the beginning of the video and look at that. It talks about it in the career section of this video. All right, what's your obstacle? It's not coming as fast as you'd like it to come. That's okay. This is a relationship that I think that because you're afraid they're going to run again, so you want it to come in really, really fast so you can solidify it, and then boom, we're amazing. We're never leaving each other again. That type of thing. Well, it's going to be slow because this person they just got out of something that was really deceptive and hurtful, and they definitely don't want to jump into something like that again. That would be ridiculous, and definitely not with you, the person they love beyond this world. Like the person they visit in their dreams every night. There's no way that they're going to want to come in fast and ruin this. They're going to take it slow. They're scared, and they're afraid to show you that they're really the king. And they may not even fully believe that they're the king yet. That is their self-worth stuff that they're working on, and that you guys will work on together. And so that you can show them that, yes, you are the divine masculine. Yes, you are. Okay, you are that person, all right? and I am the divine feminine, and we're going to do this, and we're going to get through this lifetime together. We're going to do this. We're going to do what we need to do. So it's okay that it's not coming in fast. It's actually a blessing that it's coming in slow. I mean, think about it. If you just got from a narcissistic, hurtful relationship where you had no self-esteem, and you finally get the courage to get out of it, and then you're going to jump right back into another relationship where the person is strong within themselves and you're not, I would be afraid at that point as well. Like, oh my gosh, am I jumping into another narcissistic relationship? Because maybe they're like, maybe I didn't do enough work and now I'm moving right into another narcissist. Or maybe I'm moving right into the same relationship with a different face because I've had this person over and over and over again. Maybe you're the same thing. So there's a lot of fear there. And that's okay. Let it go slow. Understand where they're coming from and just like love on them and be like, okay, all right, I see you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, we'll take this as slow as you want. And there's other reasons why it needs to go really slow too. It's like there's more manifestations that need to happen between you two and in the life before this life can be exactly what you guys said it would be in your soul contract, okay? But at least there won't be any more runner chaser. Okay, so the strength is that there's a whole lot of love there. So when this is upright, the King of Cups, this person doesn't give all of the love. And they give some of the love, but there's so much more love there. And so that's what this is saying. It's saying that the strength and the thing that's helping you is the love that's on both sides of this relationship is immaculate. It's strong. It's extreme. Like, it's more love than another human being can give a human being on this planet. There's so much love there because it's not just of this lifetime. It's of multiple lifetimes where you guys have been with each other over and over and over again. You guys see each other every night on a different dimension. You guys are, you guys are just in this 3D dimensional reality. It hasn't manifested yet, but it has manifested in multiple dimensions, in other lifetimes. The love is so big. That's what's helping you guys, okay? The outcome is that it's going to be an equal give and take, and that the universe is giving you this this gift for both of you. It's very balanced. It's very beautiful. Remember, we got justice in the other reading, so it's going in your favor. It's exactly what you're asking for, and then you have the final outcome is the everything that you desire, everything that you want. Now, they're asking me to go this deep because they wanted to show me this. This person, the reason why they're coming in the way that they did is because they've been trapped for most of their life. They haven't seen things the way they thought they were relying on their logic, but they really weren't. They were relying on the past programming. Core programming is what we call it. So these swords are actually the core programming, and they kept getting into these narcissistic relationships because of the core programming, which is the programming that happens in childhood. And they had a blindfold over there, so they see you for who you are. They're just so afraid to trust themselves through the process because they have thought that they've been trusting themselves their whole life. Come to find out, they've learned experience after experience, karma after karma. They kept turning away from you and going towards karma, turning away from you and going towards karma, because you were pain, and it meant that they had to actually grow through their pain. And no, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go to karma again and get hurt and hurt and hurt. This person has been hurt by all of those swords. So, what the beautiful thing is that this is the divine masculine, divine feminine relationship that they're needing, that they're looking for in order to pour down all the love all over themselves, all over you guys. They want to pour love all over you. You want to pour love all over them. Because now this is the first time they're seeing things in a new way, and they're seeing how spiritually, and oh my gosh, they're just showing me all of this. They're seeing how spiritual you are, which led them to their own spirituality. Now they're finding their own gifts. They're like, oh my gosh, Aries is so spiritually gifted. And then they start doing the things that you're telling them to do. And then all of a sudden, they're realizing that they have gifts too. I wouldn't be surprised if this person realized that they're clairvoyant, clairaudient, they're starting to hear God. They're starting to hear maybe people from the past, people who have passed over. Maybe they're starting to hear someone who passed a long time ago, and they're feeling that in their intuition. Maybe they're feeling these things that they've never felt before. And the more your relationship comes together, they're going to get more and more and more spiritual abundance, more psychic abilities, more of these things, because you guys are connected in that way. You guys have done this many, many times before. You are the sword of truth. You are the queen of love. You do not have the devil energy that they have been having. It's just so many cards that they're showing me. So many things. It's big. This is huge. So, yeah, I could just go all day long. Let's go ahead, and I got to get my kids to... I want to see some hidden truth, what's going on in this relationship. All I know is there's some big love here, and this big love is because of spiritual abundance. It's because this person is going to open up. They already have a little bit, and I think that this fear that they had coming towards you is that they probably knew that they were going to have this spiritual abundance on a subconscious level, and a lot of people were persecuted in past lives for spiritual abundance. So there's more to the reason why they didn't come towards you. Oh my gosh, this person has a lot of regret. Okay, so there's just a lot of regret right now. It's just I could go on and on and on. Okay, I wish things could be different. So there's regret. I wish I could share my good news with you. They want to come forward. They're going to come forward as the page. They're not going to come forward as the king and tell you everything. And that's okay. The timing just wasn't right for us. That's right. There were some things that just were, there were some lessons that had to be learned. I wish I could take my words back. This person, there's a lot of regret. A lot of regret. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I think they think about you a whole lot more. If you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. And vice versa, cross-watcher for anybody who's watching. I want you. They want this. They want this so bad. They remember every detail of the day, of every part of your relationship. And they're so grateful for their spiritual lesson. They have learned more from you than they have ever learned from anyone in their entire life. And they realize how important this connection is. This connection is super important. So, wow. If you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. You guys have a great day. Bye.